Congress is a bunch of lazy pieces of garbage. They are lazy people who don't want to do their jobs. The real job of a member of Congress is to fundraise. They get on the phone all day and they say, give me money, give me money, give me money. And then they never actually do their jobs. The only thing they do outside of give me money is they go into they go on the floor. They stand at their podium and say, rabble, 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 rabble. Can you give me the clip so I can post it on social media so I can make money? That's Congress. Mm-hmm. None of them do their jobs. There's like 5. I get 10 maybe.
Yeah, I can see the value of agility of government. Like they were doing military strike on signal. It's easier than, hey, let's all report to the defense. Let's all go to the Pentagon at 4 p.m. so we can sit down, talk about something for 8 minutes, and then get up and leave. And then we'll have our battle plans in order. They just do it on signal. They can do it instant, so much quicker. Great for military because you're remote. So there's a value to quickly being able to get a vote out. It just, I don't know. It doesn't seem like a secure tactic, but I'm open to, the evolution of governance. It doesn't have to always be in person in the same building. It doesn't. Maybe if it's life and death and you have to do things quickly, maybe you have to go remote.
I like the idea of the representatives having to be there to cast the vote. And I think that they should be there to cast the vote. Like, I don't think that they should be allowed to remote vote. I don't think they should be allowed to have someone else vote for them. You have your job, just like Tim said, the vast majority of their job is fundraising. Go to D.C. when there are votes because they're scheduled. You know when they are. You can make arrangements. Go to D.C. when the votes are, when you're supposed to be there to vote. That's the whole point of your job is you're supposed to be able to vote on bills. Make sure that you're there. That's not too much of an ask.
If this bill going to be 3 of them this year.
Yeah, right.
Maybe we should just look, we've got Congress that won't do their jobs. We have judges that are acting like they have more power than the president. I think it's simple. We just simply abolish the Article 2 and 3 of the Constitution.
The United States as an organization.
Or actually, I think Articles 1 and 3. Right?
And it's a funny thing to hear somebody say in jest, but I bet there's people thinking that. There are people that are so frustrated, they're like...
Sorry, it's Articles 1 and 3. Silly me.
Of course, that's why it makes more sense.
Article 1 is Congress. Article 3 is the judiciary.
Yeah. Yep, just gone. All powers vested in one man,
the president,
and his family and his kids.
It used to be like that. A government would have
it's called the monarchy.
Their rules. It would get to a point where people couldn't take it anymore, and they just shred the whole thing and start a new one.
Usually,
you've got
they
the system where you can
end up hanging the king too.
Yeah, we've got a system where you can revolutionize the governance within the governance itself. You don't have to tear it down to rebuild. Ideally, you can break pieces and parts off with amendments and revocation of acts and things like that. So that's the
you guys talked
boring
about this a lot, monarchy.
No, we're joking.
Yeah.
But we've got a rogue we've got a dysfunctional Congress and a rogue judiciary.
Yeah.
So let's just zoom out. According to Democrats, the executive branch has gone rogue. According to literally everyone, Congress is dysfunctional and doesn't work. And
Except
according to the right, the judiciary, just the one person. And then according to the right, the judiciary is whacked out of its mind.
Yeah,
actually, the Democrats agree with the Supreme Court being whacked out of its mind.
I'll add one more. We have 2 million unelected people that think they control the government, and they're just leeching off of our economy and everybody else. And they're...
Who are those people?
The fifth column, the deep state,
yeah.
the bureaucracy. That's really the problem. And so, listen, my politics are, I'm a pollster. I believe in public opinion. I think democracy makes sense for that. But there's aspects of this that doesn't work, and it needs to change. And I think society will correct the change. It's just a question of how. And so what I've been following is signs of potentially, I'm a believer of the fourth turning idea of how this is developing. And history tells us...
War, you say?
Yeah, we pulled on it a lot. I'm worried about it.
Really?
Yeah, we've pulled on Civil War. But I think one of the big signs I think that we're in this is the complete flip of 18 to 39-year-olds who went from 30 to 40 points Harris just, a decade ago, or Hillary Clinton, to now Donald Trump actually had a 60% favorability rating with 18 to 39-year-olds a month ago. They are now the highest approving people of Trump, and they're also the most likely to say that the country's in the right direction. So the problem is fourth turning, right after a crisis, you have a very high need for order and a high supply and demand of order because you just fixed a major problem like World War II. Over time, because things are good, it's a golden age, the demand for order decreases, but you still have order.
Yeah.
Then it all comes falling apart. And so what we have now is maximum demand for order and zero supply.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.